So on Monday, I released a video talking about how I thought BNB was going to be the next altcoin to break all-time highs and head to potentially $1,000. And not one day later, but BNB did just that, breaking all-time highs and now trading in and around $700. We actually entered a long trade on this on our traders live stream on Monday evening as well, the results of which you can see just on the screen there. So if you want to learn more about our trading community and our trading live streams, etc., head to our website and check out our Traders Lounge. But in this video, I'm going to be talking about which altcoin I think might be next to break all-time highs and go for a big run to the upside. Starting with the first and most obvious one is Ethereum, the king of altcoins itself. So it's obviously got a narrative at the moment with the Ethereum ETF having been approved last month. If we check out this article from Cointelegraph, which is only 11 hours old, so pretty up to date. Still no confirmed date on when the ETF will go live. As you can see down here, it says Bloomberg ETF analyst Eric, I can't pronounce that last name, said previously that the process could take weeks or months, though he's tipped for the first week of July as his base case. So potentially still a little while to go before the Ethereum ETF goes live. Now, the question is, will it behave the same way BTC did when its when its ETF was approved? You can see the BTC ETF was approved around here in the beginning of January. We had a spike to the upside on the approval, dumped back down, retraced. What was this retracement? About 20%, I think it was. There you go, 21%. And then we were up only for several weeks after. So is that going to be the same case for Ethereum? You can see we're in a bit of a no man's land at the moment on the weekly time frame. We had that big pump on the announcement of the ETF. We're now chopping around here about the high 3000s. Big resistance ahead at 4,126. In terms of the next level of support, we have got this weekly candle closes here around 3.6k, and then below that you've got 3.2. So either one of those potentially for a bit of a pullback, maybe wait for the moving average to catch up a little bit, maybe meet that on the way. However, if we go down to the daily time frame, at the moment, still looking pretty good as long as this daily level of 3.685 holds as support. You can see the daily moving average 21 is around there as well. So I wouldn't be surprised maybe if we dip down into this area here, maybe retest 3.7k one more time before another leg up. And then once we break above 4,126, then I think it's a very easy, fast route to all-time highs up at around that 4.8k region. If we just take a look, it is only from today's prices a 28% move to those new all-time highs. And as we know from the ETF announcement, that one weekly candle itself was a 28% move. So it can definitely happen. Will it happen before or after the Ethereum ETF goes live? We'll have to wait and see. But at the moment, bit of a no man's land until we break either the support of 3.6k on the daily level, or daily time frame I should say, or the 4.126k level on the weekly time frame. Next one is Solana, which has been taking a lot of market cap from Ethereum so far in this cycle. One of the first movers back in October and November of last year, as you can see. Had a lovely little retest of this 137 weekly level, which was also the around the moving average 21 as well on the weekly time frame. So still trending up very nicely, but similar to Ethereum, a bit of a no man's land at the moment over the last 3 weeks. If we go down to the daily time frame, you can see we are stuck in a little bit of a range. So we've got a range high here of $174, range low at around $156, but as you can see, still trending up slightly, still above the moving average 21. We just need to crack above 175 on the daily time frame, then I think we could make a very fast move up to 204. And then once we break that weekly level of resistance here at 204, you can see tried many times in all the way through March and April before finally rejecting. It was this top back here in December of 2021 as well. So a big level. Once we break that, then I think it's a very quick move to those all-time highs of around $260. We just take a look in terms of price. You can see it's only about a 53% move from here to new all-time highs, and a potential catalyst to help us there is the Phantom wallet, which has launched. As you can see, you can pretty much do everything. Supports all the chains, supports NFTs, very easy, user-friendly to use, and obviously very cheap and fast as well. So that could bring a lot of new money to the table, especially retail money in terms of meme coins and NFTs, etc. So could be a lot of money coming into Solana over the coming weeks and months. And as I say, the chart does look primed for a breakout once we get above that 175 level up to 204, and above that, new all-time highs I think will be on the cards. Next one for me then is NIA. So as you can see, consolidating very nicely in this little weekly range. Got a range high here of around $8.30, range low of about $6.79. You can see we've been chopping it around here for the last couple of weeks, just waiting for just consolidation, ready for expansion in my personal opinion. If we go down to the daily time frame, again, very choppy, very sideways, no clear direction at the moment. However, if we can start making it, maybe we have one more dip down to $6.79 and then up to $8.30. Once we break $8.30, as I say, I think that will be a very swift move to all-time highs. You can see made a very fast move back in February. In fact, let's just check the move on this. So this was about $2.72 up to $9. So a huge move, 234%. So I really do believe with this level being such a hard level to break, once we do get above it, I think there will be massive FOMO on NIA. So from here to those all-time highs, you are looking at a move of around 180%. So still plenty of multiples in there for NIA. And of course, it's got the AI narrative as well. So AI coins have been doing very well this cycle. And of course, you've seen the performance of NVIDIA on the stock market as well. So NIA, with that AI narrative, they could see a big FOMO charge over the coming weeks and months. And as I say, break over $8.30, and I think this is ready to run after this long consolidation period. And then finally, we've got Stacks. So this is obviously a Bitcoin layer 2 project. In terms of a chart, not the best looking chart. You can see we've fallen a long way from all-time highs, about $3.80, which was back in March. And we're now testing this big level of resistance here at $2.40. Break above this, and like all of the other assets I've just mentioned, I think it could be a very quick move up to new all-time highs. However, this is a big level of resistance and support. You can see back all through October 21 to January 2022, huge level of resistance. We didn't get a single weekly candle close above it until February of this year, 2024. So a huge level of resistance, and then you can see it was a big level of support until it was finally lost on the end of April. Now we're trying to reclaim it as support, and you can see the weekly moving average as well, which we've been trying to get above for several weeks. We might finally get above it this week, and you can see this huge divergence on the RSI as well. Nice bounce off the 50 on the RSI as well. So could be a turning point for Stacks. And if we take a look at why, we've got the Nakamoto upgrade coming up, almost finished. So to basically simplify what it is, it's quite complicated, but as I say, simplifying it, faster blocks, so making it a lot easier and quicker for people to use, and fairer mining as well. If you want more details, obviously check out this Stacks documentation and go through all the nerdy bits. But if we take a look at the tweet they put out a couple of days ago, the Stacks Foundation, you can see that the Nakamoto upgrade is coming very close to being activated, and you can see all their updates there. So looks pretty good in terms of a percentage move from today's price. If we can get above that $2.40 weekly level resistance, about a 60% move to those all-time highs. So all these charts looking very good. All depends on whether we can get that inflow of volume into the market at the moment. If we take a look at BTC at the moment in terms of the daily time frame, you can see we're just chopping around at this level around 71.5K. We just need that little boost to take us to those new all-time highs, 73K. Now, how will that impact altcoins? In terms of Stacks, I'm sure Stacks will do very well if Bitcoin breaks new all-time highs. Whether the other altcoins will fare well or not, or whether the liquidity will be taken from them and driven into Bitcoin, we'll have to wait and see. But for the moment, things looking pretty good. We just need that little extra kick. So we'll see what happens over the next coming weeks. So like the video, don't forget to drop a like and obviously subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. Drop in the comments below as well which altcoin you think will break new all-time highs first. But for the meantime, have a good weekend, and I'll catch you on the next video.